to bet here. This is the guy that I doubled through to get the chip lead. And he takes it back. All right. Ooh, chop. Very fortunate. Wow, I was about to say that would be the worst way possible to start a stream. Woo! Well, and then people say they run bad. That's how you run good. I'm going to share this up on a few pages, see if we can get a few guys on watching. Oh, no pocket tens. That guy's going to be cursing me something fierce right now. This guy, we already 3-bet once and it worked. Sorry, it didn't work. He just called. I want to get this heads up, whether that's the right thing or not. That's what I want. I think I'm going to drop it. He's folded. Yeah, let's just fold. I got too many chips to mess that up. Mess around there. And over here, not much going on there either. This is, like I said, the tournament dollar tourney. Oh, I wonder if I should. Yeah, I think I got to fold those tens. Just watched a webinar yesterday with Alex Fitzgerald, and he explained how the folding the tens there, not exactly the same, but close. I will call this min bet, and now we're going to give up. And as I said, giving up, just a little bit of a time bank. So I guess we're not chip leader anymore. Three, four, that's going to be a pretty simple fold. Did I get this on Positive Poker Insiders? Well, they can have it twice if I didn't. And of course, last but not least, I got to get it on the odds and outs page. Hopefully somebody comes on and blasts me for folding those tens. Man. 10-6, easy fold. Tried to sign up for another, I've won a couple of $22 tickets today, and I tried to play for another one, but we didn't get enough people sign up. I might sign up for another one if we're running well here in these two still, by the time 10 o'clock rolls around. That was fold there, we'll fold here. A few friends at Skype to let know. Do. Okay, let's get back to it. So I'm actually 9th stack now, but I'm okay with that considering I've just been hanging around the whole tournament. Finally got the chip lead. We'll see if we can't get it back. And we'll be very careful here as well. They're 4s. This is a satellite, so only the top 2 are going to get paid. We have $25 for 3rd place, $110 Canadian for 1st and 2nd. So this is, I guess, the 25 American. This guy hasn't got a lot of hands, but I think I might try another one of my 3-bets here. Coming from middle position. I'm just going to check my 4s, and that didn't work out how I'd like it to. The ace 10 I'll fold to a 4-bet, even though this guy's only got 130,000 back, so 140. This guy's betting almost a pot. I'll fold. Looks like the stream has started. A couple of you there. 10-4, drop it. So yeah, I had like 340,000 chips, I think, when the stream started. Not so much anymore. Just everybody see my Playground Poker Club hat. Heading back there in February by the looks of it. Ooh, here's a nice hand to play. Pocket 8s. Depending what happens in front of me. Ace 7, that's too early a position to be making a raise there. Jack 9 suited, not good enough to open from under the gun +1. Obviously going to open my pocket 8s for a raise. Do I still have the... I'm 2nd place in this one now. 17. 3 minutes left of late reg. And we missed. And I'm not going to call that off. He's... I don't know what he's got, but I'm assuming he's got me beat. I don't think he's going to do that without a 9 or an ace. Maybe an ace. Well, either way, I'm not risking that right now. Got too big of a stack. I don't think the ace scared him. Anyway. And in this, as I said in the party poker, we got $320 up top. 45 get paid. We're getting close to that now. There's 51 remaining. We got it all in. Okay. Oh, runner. Should have seen how that went. Maybe he is playing too aggressive. Autograph. I guess is how you'd say that. $40 US for 3rd prize now. It's not a bad booby prize, bubble prize. I think I'm going to call my Jack 10 here. 2.5 for big blind raise. This guy hasn't had a C-bet in 52 hands. Let's see what he does here. I'll call like a half pot bet. No, can't just assume he has a queen. Seems like he doesn't like that flop. What do you bet? 19, less than half pot, so we're gonna have to call. Check again. Oh, we got 9s over there. I think this is mine. Do I check and see if he hangs himself? That might have been weak to not bet there. Either way, we win the hand. Ace 8. I probably could have got value there. Okay, I played that hand bad. Light me up, guys, please. In the chat, we're gonna fold the queen 8. Pocket nines has made its way around to the blinds. And we take a nice little pot. Pick up 9,200. We'll fold the king 9 from under the gun +1. And maintain, well, 11 stack. But again, we're down to 50 players. It's not, we're doing okay. It's not a real monster stack. 490 is the chip leader now. Well, there's a nice hand, 2 pair. 5 deuce, we're going to drop. Queen 5, we can fold under the gun, or we will fold. Not we can, we have to. I guess we don't have to, but I probably wouldn't be here streaming with a chip lead if I wasn't folding hands like that. Yeah, 3rd stack. And we're down to 16 players. That will be all we get. And 3rd prize will be $45. Oh, what do we have here? King 8. That's a fold on the cutoff. Again, we got a nice stack, but we still need to accumulate chips. There's a lot of chips here. Let's see, total chips in play. 12. 1 point. So 1,290,000 chips in play. Divided by 2, so 645,000 would be the average. Well, there's 2 left. So we need at least, we want to aim for 75% of that, which is 0.75. So I'd like to get up to 483,000. I'll take 400,000. Would be a nice spot to get into. Still, I'm going to look for good spots to do it. Still wondering back here if I should have called with my 10s. Seven tens, an easy fold. The old 9-3. Sorry, I just looked up and I'm seeing the hand you guys are watching. Again, there's a 4-minute delay, which is quite necessary, I guess. Maybe I'm not big enough of a deal for anybody to try and cheat on me, but I'm sure that's why there's somebody out there that might catch on. Either way, I still wish we could do it live because it does take away some of the fun. I can't chat in the chat box with you guys about hands as they happen, or so you guys are a bit behind. This is a nice big blind hand again over here with Jack 10 in the big blind. Keeping an eye too, I've got a lobby open right here. That's going to be an easy fold. These Coob's all in for 13 big blinds. His ace king, where's his queen jack, and he's going to almost double up. And again, here I'm not going to call Bingo Buddy's all in. Bingo Buddy, oh, he busted. He's playing the $500 as well, the Party Poker Playground Poker Club satellite, the biggest I've seen it yet. There's usually only 3 seats this week. There's still late reg running. There's 4 seats and 1,400 for 5th place, so that's pretty sweet. I wish I was in it. Maybe next week. I got a couple of tickets, as I mentioned. Hopefully I can win a seat. This is going to be an all-in with the king 9. He's only got 7 big blinds, so I can't raise and then fold. And actually that worked out really well as long as, well, look at that. But a chop is better than him beating me. Have a nice hand on the button this time. This will be a raise because I'm not going to shove into this fella. Autograph with his big stack. I am going to call that though. Ugh! Give it to me. Give it to me, thank you. That's better. Now we got the chips. Should have got him on the last hand. I'm a fish. That's why I call myself Pro Fish Poker right there. One less guy to worry about. Table is pot. Oh, so it looks like we are 2 from the money over here. That's cool. Over here, we're second stack. Ooh, somebody's up to 269. They're doing well. Second stack, 12 left. Really want to get this down to the final table so we can track everything that's going on. Let's see where we're at here. That's going to fold to 6-9. So you got a couple guys with short 17,000 and 30,000. The blinds are at what? 4? Is that? Oh, blinds are 5 and 10,000. Wow. Shows how much I'm paying attention. So yeah, a few stacks that are just kind of probably playing the clock, trying to get their cash, which is too bad. I can't say that I haven't ever done it. I don't do it much anymore unless it's like maybe a hand away. But once it's hand for hand, it doesn't matter. You should just play it out. Pocket 4s under the gun. I'm going to fold. And yes, the 4 is going to flop now. But it's just, if I raise there, I got to raise to 25,000. Then if somebody raises me back, I definitely don't want any part of calling raise with pocket 4s or 4 betting. Again, especially on the bubble. If the bubble would burst, I might be more likely to play, but typically I don't like to open under the gun with pocket 6s, but sometimes 5s. Too many times it's cost me. It's just not a good place to be. Even if I raise and this guy just called, once the flop comes, and if I want to c-bet, and I only have a pair of 4s, I know he doesn't know that, but oh, we got another all-in over here. I'm amazed. This is for playing in Montreal only, these tourney dollars. And if you look at the table, we have Pro Fish Poker from Canada, Autograph from Canada, Terry Vegas, Canada, United Kingdom. I think this is going to be Canada, and United Kingdom. So I don't know if these guys have a holiday plan to come see us at the playground, or if they're already here maybe. But there's been a lot of, there was one table when I started this, there was more Europeans than there were Canadians at it, which was interesting. That's really cool. I mean, playground is, in my opinion, the nicest room around. I'm just going to let it go this time. Could just raise and see how he reacts, but let's just 1 for 1 in that spot. I'll wait for a better hand to test him on it. I don't want to raise to, because if I raise and go to 12,000, if he shoves for 52, I really don't want to get involved in that, so I do want a value hand there. And there's 11 players remaining. So we're long from the ticket, so we're just going to be patient still. 31 big blinds and third stack, so it just shows you like everybody else is in a much worse spot than I am. So we're going to get to see a flop. And there's no sense in getting fancy on this one, I don't think. Especially one from the money. Where's this guy? Oh, we have an all-in. And a call. Oh, turns them. See a smet. Okay, so we're in the money. We have min cashed $11.44. I'm down to 18th stack. Sorry for you guys to come on and say, oh, I thought you were leading. Well, I'm not anymore. $8-2. That's a fold. I'm not even 5 to win 33,000. Yes, very attractive pot odds, but it's going to do nothing but get us in trouble in the long run with those hands. Oh, ace deuce gets it in, and ace king obviously calls and takes him out. I'm assuming that's how the action went there. And that puts us to final table. Cool. So we are at the final table. We are 4th stack now, which I'm quite okay about right now. Let's see. Canada, 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 UK, Canada, UK. Okay. UK, okay. Well, we got a raise and an all in. This guy's got a wonderful stack now, 220, this is 357. So I can hopefully take advantage of this fact. Ooh, no, look at that. Give him the straight. Oh, full house. Full house. I was about to say that I could take advantage of these guys' chip stacks with some shoves if I need be, but more likely this guy, because I don't think he's going to want to sit on those chips for the most part. Ace 4 of diamonds, 3.5x raise. This guy he only has 70,000 chips back. Just no point in making a call here, in my opinion, or a raise. I don't want anybody seeing me, because I mean, obviously he's going to call. I'm assuming he's obviously going to call. We would have hit a middle pair of 4s, which is, I'm guessing, way behind at this point. 7-4, ace 8. Well, I guess I would have won the hand. Easy to say after the fact. Okay, so most of these guys I haven't got a lot of hands against, which is unfortunate. I got 117 against this fella here, against PP7045, 118 against Fish, another fellow Fish at the table. Blux Medellin, I got 114. Now this is nice, is the guy in my small blind, or to my right. I have 546 hands against him, 118 this session, and I'm guessing most of it seems he's in these satellites with me a lot, which is cool. King Jack knocks out the queens. Wonderful. So we're down to 8 players, which is fantastic. 3 prizes. And we're down to 43 players. I am going to refill my drink. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna see if, just to make this a little more interesting, if there's a satellite we can fire up at 10 o'clock. Hopefully not too late. The one at 9:30 didn't end up going off. Well, that's 8 o'clock. Learn your times, buddy. 2200. Oops. Oh, they need one more to get the. Let's get in there. Those guys are like me. There. Oh, there's Byron again, like I said. This one is what, 2 seats guaranteed? So two $22 tickets. Play that. Let's see what else is going on in the lobby. I'm going to save my 109s for tomorrow. If we're still rolling, I'll probably jump in the one at 10:30 as well. Okay, so it's been a pretty good. Like I said, I got a couple of tickets today. Cash on ACR, bubble on 888. And I'll just hopefully we can make something out of all this. 33, oh, less than a minute, guys, and we'll be back at her. So Rob is in the house. Rob Gagliardi, my study buddy, and it seems that every time he's watching, something good happens when he's on my streams. So I'm feeling good now. Ready to take these down. So, what's stack wise? 5th stack out of 8. Double up would be really nice. Hopefully I can play some poker here. The stacks aren't really set up for it. When I say play poker, I mean like maybe raise, see a flop, make a C-bet, have a fold, maybe double barrel, but it's pretty much getting it in style poker now. I'd like to see these guys get it in. See everybody get it in. I don't care if one guy takes them all, it'll be fantastic. Suited gap or on the cutoff. Most likely not going to play this, especially again, we got a guy with a shorter. I mean, it's not really short, but 13 big blinds. It's a perfect reshove stack. We got here. Got somebody limp behind, so we're going to go 4 big blinds. And we had somebody raise in front of us here, so we'll just fold. 3 nines a fold. And I'm going to have to follow through here as I tried to show that I really like my small blind hand. And I'm going to double barrel because I don't think that king helped him. Hey-ho. Let's go for it. Well, he really liked his straight on the river, eh? Well, that's a poker. Okay. We're going to raise here from the hijack. Oh, good. Both blinds folded. And that's exactly what I didn't want to see from Terry Vegas. And I'm definitely not calling off half my chips here. King 10 offsuit. 20 big blinds over here with 42 remaining. 21 big blinds. Let's see. Who's this? I am ahead. There's yours. Okay. Got a nice 192 big blinds. in the Sadie satellite. Okay, this is back in the caster. Whoa, well, I was going to call the min raise here, but now that there's a 3-bet, we're just going to drop the queen 9 suited. 30 big blind sticks it all in here. There's 7 hands against this guy, so that's not going to, I don't know much about what that means. I have no notes on him. Anybody watching that doesn't know, if you're curious about my HUD, this is Sky Matsuhashi's Smart HUD. Sky Matsuhashi from Smart Poker Study. There's links down below the video screen if you're interested in using his HUD. If you don't have Poker Tracker 4, there's a link for that too. If you buy Poker Tracker 4, if you use my link on this page and send me a screenshot showing that you purchased it, I can get you his HUD for free. Otherwise, I believe it retails for $35. The link to his HUD on my page for some reason doesn't work. All my other links do. I don't know why his doesn't. But you can find it from his site, which there's a link to as well. What's going on here? Oh, that's from the other. Oh. That's a fold. My HUD's a little off here. I'm not sure. I must have sat in the wrong seat. Oh, because I moved seats. I don't usually do that, so I messed everything up. So we need to make sure we get them in the right spot. King 6 is going to be a fold. I was going to raise from the small blind. Okay, and we get raised. I'm just going to call. And if he bets, I'm going to raise. Well, he just checks. I don't know how I'm going to get away from this hand at this point. Ooh, all in, all in. Ace 9 versus queens. Well, my jacks would have got destroyed too, but just the ace 9 drops out, which is good. Gets us one step closer to that seat. Or sorry, the tourney dollars. We're down to 7 players, 3 payouts. 10-5, that's going to be another fold. You can see all of a sudden we are probably the bottom stack. Well, close to it. 5th stack out of 7. I'm in a spot where I need to make a move here soon. 8-4, that's a fold. And Byron's all in. Autograph's really thinking about it. Nobody's really got, like, there's 3 guys with decent stacks, but he really doesn't want to call off 10 big blinds. He must have a decent hand if he's really thinking it this long. Obviously, I hope he calls because I want to see people knocked out. And they can't get knocked out if nobody calls. King Jack, 14 big blinds. No, I was going to raise, but not now. His fold to 3-bet is 1 out of 5. I know it's a small sample, but 4 times he has called. Or well, his 4-bet is 0 out of 12, so he's called every time. And then I would have been getting it in here. I mean, that's if he called me. If he 4-bet me, I would have had to go all in, which I don't want to do with King Jack offsuit. 3 guys in here. This could get interesting. Bets half pot. This is a raise with Jack 10 suited. And he takes it. on, call him, Terry. It'd be nice to see these two. Yeah, the shorter stacks go out of here. I'm going to represent my ace here, which I don't have. Ace jack, ace 10. Ace 10 takes him out. And then there were 6. Okay, now I'm going to have to bet again. Now that I got a gut shot straight draw and a flush draw. And we miss. I don't have anything to call with, and I'm definitely not raising. Well, that's a fold. That's a fold. We are officially the bottom stack, and I'm okay with that. We just need to change it. 13 big blinds. $185,000. Yeah, you can have it. Pocket jacks, what should we do? Well, obviously, small blind. I think I want action, don't I? Yeah. There we go. Might have been silly, but either way, we got an extra bit of, what, 20,000? Wasn't the flop I wanted to see. Still bottom stack, but picked up some big blinds. So drinking some coffee, making sure I'm having some water too, so I don't dehydrate myself. More drinking the coffee. Oh, 9-4, good fold. Oh, we got all. Come on, set over set. This is crazy when they think this long. Like, really makes you wonder, what does he have that he's got to think about it that hard? Top pair, flush draw, straight draw. Is he thinking, when this hand I've got the seat wrapped up? We'll never know. King 7 is not going to be good enough. I'm most likely going to start shoving, even with 17 big blinds, because there's 16,000 chips in the middle to start. And a lot of these guys don't want to give up 135,000 chips. And I'm going to do my 2.5 big blind raise in first position with a pocket queens. I'm looking for someone to re-raise so we can get it in. I've had that happen a couple times today. Both times they had aces, so third time is hopefully the charm. Anybody get in there? No. 3 deuce. We get to see a flop with 3 deuce. Everybody's thinking, nope. Oh. And I talked about what I was going to do, and now what am I going to do? Never get the action with the aces, but I'm not going to complain because we picked up some nice chips there. Queen stole the blinds, obviously. So again, big hands get nothing. I'm not going to start 3-betting with King Jack offsuit. Now, I know there people will say that that was silly to make the 60,000 raise, but I don't think he was calling it jam. Either way. Maybe I made it too obvious that I had a big hand. But I also didn't have to see my aces get possibly cracked. Picked up an extra 32 other than what was in there. 32,000. But maybe if I shoved, you would have called and I would have doubled up. I do understand that. I may have just gave that up. Now everything I said about only jamming, I'm going against for some reason. And we miss. And that's an odd bet, but I mean, what am I going to do? Try and raise him off of it? Especially 2 guys? No. That seems very strange. Didn't see it. Well, he won the hand. Got a limp. Nope, nobody's wanting any part of that. We're bottom stack still. Yeah. Under the gun +1, I'm just going to fold. I may have butchered those jacks too. If just shoved, and then if he would have called, because if he didn't call when that king flopped, he obviously, 7-6, we're just going to drop. King 8 will drop. Let's see, in the cash tourney, we are 21st stack of 31 players, 19 big blinds. Nice little hand if somebody just min raises here with the Jack 8 suited. Nice hand to get a walk on it. Either way, I'll take that too. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Make me feel good about folding. Ooh. Something tells me, yeah. See? He played it how, oh wow. Well, he's the short stack now. That's what happens. Sky Babe, oh no, we're on autograph still thinking. Autograph raises, which cool because I was gonna have to shove with my 410 suited. I think if it folded to me, even though it's the right play, I hate doing it. This could be fireworks. Nope. Went all in and took it. I'd really like to get a pair to shove with here. Nope, somebody else is going to go all in. Hopefully he gets called. He does. Wow. Wow. And he's right back in it with his pocket kings. Good for you, I guess. Not so good for me. What's happening here? 7 players. 12 levels late reg. We're in level 6, and I'm the worst stack. Go figure. Queen Jack. I'm going to raise with it being suited. I'm going to fold to a 4-bet. Yes, I know I only have 14 big blinds, and I'm okay with it. Because what is he? That's a fold. We got a caller, we got an open-ended straight draw, so here we go. It's go time. 2/3 is 70. Yeah. I'm still going to get it in here on the turn. If he's got a 10 or a 9, I guess so be it. Maybe that 10 may have really helped me as far as full equity. Ace, Jack. What turn, rivered? Well, that's the end of that. 29th for $11.88. Boo. But we'll take it. Cash is a cash. And now we work on a ticket. And we work on these tourney dollars. I may as well sign up for the 1030. live event ticket. 87 minimum. 4-minute blinds. Yeah, that'll be a quick one, like a half hour, 40 minutes tops. Okay, so another cash. So it's 2 cashes today in the cash tourneys, which isn't fantastic, but it's cashes, and a couple of tickets. Hopefully we get 2 more tickets and $110 tournament dollars from Montreal. Queen 8. I'm gonna go all in. Take it down. Once he limps in, he's showing quite a bit of weakness. And if this folds around, we'll be going all in. And does he want to call off 140? Well, it'd be 129,000 chips. In a race? I don't think so. No, he's really thinking about it. Yeah, we take it. So still sitting 6 stack, which doesn't really mean anything because we just need to survive to third for a nice cash of $45. Or even better, we'll get second and get our seat, or $110. I keep saying seat. Package. Let's call it a package. I didn't want to shove with it. I mean, I could probably shove with a king 2 suited here, but I just did. Oof. Shove 2 hands in a row. I don't want to get, I guess, greedy. I doubt he has an ace there. He just limped in. Queen 4 suited. We're just going to fold. I don't have my push fold chart out right now because this it's based on cash tournaments, and this being a satellite is, I think, a lot different. Totally different. I can shove more hands probably here, or the right hands at the right time to try and leverage guys. Take advantage of their chip stacks. I'm going to 3-bet here. Might seem silly, but 320, 640. It's a suited gapper. I'm on the button. If he calls, oh, we get a call from the small line. If my hand hits well, or if my hand hits good, they're not going to see it coming. Well, we got a gut shot. And both blinds have called. We're going to bet half the pot, since it's a pretty dry board. Assume I'll take it down. Ooh, 10-7 suited. No thank you. What are we doing for blinds here? They're 8-minute blinds, so it's... Nope, it'll be up next hand. We got a call. Don't think the double barrel is going to work in this spot. The 3 actually could have helped him. Oh boy. You can have it. Oh! Are you kidding me? He's calling 3 bets out of the big blind, 7-5 suited. And now everybody has seen me bet with 7-5 suited. Not really what I wanted, so now my next 3 bet, what does that mean? It means my next 3 bet will be for value. Okay. Again, if he limps already, oh, see, now that worked when I did that shove to get him to not even bother limping in. Jack 5. I don't want to do it 2 in a row. It could be 24th, I don't know. Much better hand for doing a shove with. Fold, fold, I'm going to shove. Wish me luck. 13 big blinds all in with king 10 on the button. Tarek, you cannot call. You will not call. Both of them are going to fold. I mean, at the same time, I do have to get a double up here sooner or later. And they both fold. Beautiful. And for the first time, yeah, I moved up to 5th out of 6. We're making the climb. Slowly climbing. Satellites are very different than the cash games, how we're going to play them here. This is an all-in. I don't have enough big blinds to raise fold, I don't think. I mean, I'm just inviting trouble. Look at that, 17 big blinds. And 4th stack. And Blux limps in. Everybody's playing scared, which is kind of on my side. Not that I'm playing crazy aggressive, but it means I can get aggressive when the timing is right. It folds around. And if he limps in, I'm... Oh, we're still on the button. Oh, sorry, we're still under the gun. And we get a walk. Wonderful. Here we're going to bet 3 times the big blind, since we're small blind versus big blind. I'm never going to limp it in. I'm either going to fold or raise because of the things we're seeing happen over here. And we got a king and a 2 with 18 big blinds. I really don't want to shove it. King Jack, the one I'm going to open. What's happening here player-wise? Still only have 7 players. This is nice, 2 seats. So it's on an overlay still right now. Really hope somebody raises to make it. Yep, there it is. That's an action flop right there if I've ever seen one. Come on, boys. I think Tarek's going to blow this. I don't know who else is going to get a seat, but I think Tarek, who's the chip leader right now, is going to blow it. The chip stacks are all evening out, actually. Autograph is now the short stack, but everybody else is just around. Like I'm at 202, 272, 207, 214, 212. Need to see a couple guys bust. Then the real nittiness will begin. And get it all in. Getting back to a stack where I can start maybe raise folding. But then I'm just going to get right back to where it was if I do. If I raised here, somebody re-raised, I fold. Oh, I heard that chip click. I thought it was... These are the spots where anybody who's calling is probably calling with a better hand than ace-10 suited. Tarek doesn't want to leave himself at 70. This is the guy that's going to call, if anybody's going to call. Talk about a flop. Talk about a flop. We have a new chip leader, folks. And he is a fish. Look at that. I said I wanted to get to 485, so we're getting there. This Jack Ace is going to keep checking. It's a big call with Queen 10 there in the small blind with another guy to play still. I mean, 5-8. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Oh, we got up to 10 players now. Is he gonna limp? He knows now that I'm in a spot. Oh, he's just gonna fold. Build my stack. So we got 2, 3 chip leaders. It's a very close match here. I'm just gonna fold there. Could go to 36, but 5-10. I'm just gonna drop. 1 minute, it goes to 8 and 16,000. The price of poker is getting high. With 5 players remaining. Ace king, that's obviously a raise. Let's go. Oops, what? Oh, we did get another satellite started. Cool. Oh, well, you guys are just playing aces back here. 5 seats guaranteed. This will be a fun one. How many? Yeah, nice quick blinds. 4-minute blinds. Very turbo. Maybe we can walk away with 4 seats tonight with an ace, and plus this. Tournament dollars. These tournament dollars. I'm going to get a walk here. I can smell it. Nope. Not this time. And he hasn't played in a while, so I'm just going to let him have it, even though it's a min race. If I had a little bit, like a 7-4 or 7-5, then I would call. King 9. Be forced to make a raise here. I'm not forced to, but I'm going to. Carrot folds as expected. He's been fairly tight at this final table, and I don't blame him. He's got or had a really nice chip stack at 350, which I have now. I really don't want to be the guy that's making the moves at this point now. And Tarek limps in. Beautiful Sky Babe. That's. I think people are just going to keep trying it. I've done it sometimes where I'll limp in there a couple times on a guy, and if he makes that move, and then that way, if say you get pocket aces in the small blind, you can try to induce a shove, which is always fun. We got a 3-way pot here for 55,000, and so far nobody wants it. Oh! Somebody hit their straight. They better not chop this. Get it in, boys. There it is. We want to call here because either somebody will be out or somebody will have 7,000 chips. Or a chop, obviously. King 10 suited is not good enough under the gun for me with this chip stack. Ooh, Ace Jack is over here though. Let's get these HUDs moved around. For those of you, if it's annoying that I'm always constantly moving my HUD, I do this so that I can tell when tables break. I know I've had people say, why don't you lock your HUD in place, but if I do that, I might switch a table and not realize that I've moved. Oh, look at this. I would have hit my straight. Is that what would have happened? Oh, man. Well, either way, we're down to 5. And we have ace 8, mid raise, we're going to call. No real need to bet this flop. Again, no real need to bet this turn. What's going on? Are we down to 4? We are. We're down to 4 players and I'm second stack, so we can just fold that. Everybody's even, Steven, basically. I'm going to go, oh, I was going to go after this with the 3. Now everybody's noticing that Tarek is playing way too tight. Hopefully he gets crazy here. There we go. Thank God I got out of that mess. Is this it? Whoa, so many possibilities. Oh, aces. Nice little steal. shoving at this point. We're all kind of in the same boat here. Oh, come on. You guys let that fly. And then he gets less than half and takes it. Good for him. Tarek, remember I said he's going to blow it? He's getting there. I need to keep an eye on the blinds. They go up in 4 minutes to 10 and 20. Again, this is just going to be an easy call. And we missed. If it would have been nice to hit a 2-pair there, wouldn't it? King 4's a full, 10-5's check, 6-9's a fold. I think I can still steal from him here quite easily. If he shoves, I fold. Good for him. Put it back in the mix. I don't think he has it in him. He's been playing really tight. Still thinking. Just suspected. Well, this is where we want our action. Obviously, I'm not folding. I'll take it. He's dwindling. I get so anxious and nervous with the aces because how am I going to fold after I bet that and he shoves? How could I possibly fold? And he could have so many hands, not only ahead of me, but so many hands to hit flops with, or turns and rivers with. Flush draws, straight draws, 2 pairs. Jack 4 wins a hand. Oh, I get a walk. I like the walks. We're almost at 400,000. Me and Blux are looking good here. Oh, man. If I was in the big blind, I'd be calling this. I know that Terich is going to fold, I'm guessing. He's down to 11 big blinds. He's going to fold his stack away. I hope. Now, as much as I know that... Oh, there's a nice little hand. 12 big blinds. I could have shoved, but I'm also... Oh, I'm going to call. I'm pretty sure it's profitable to call there until that hits. Finished 8th. Okay, what happened here? He checks, so we're going to bet half the pot. And hopefully he just goes away. Yep, very simple. That was a nice pot to take down. Oh, Terich, what are you doing? Setting yourself up. Oh, so close to having something nice there. So close. Yet so far. And he's not interested in betting. Well, he's going to take it with a high card. No, he's not. Good hand. As long as Terich doesn't win it, I'm happy. And he's in the big blind. I got 10-7. I'm not going to... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And this is going to need to be a raise in the small blind. Terich walks and gives a walk. I'm just going to fold this Jack-Queen offsuit. Might seem silly, but I don't need to accumulate chips at this moment. Last thing is I want to raise to 40 and he shoves and I got to call because I'm not min raising. And I don't need to get in a battle with these two. We're all on fairly close stacks. I am going to call here. I'm going to miss. Man. Well, he may check it down if he's missed, but he is going to bet half pot. I just don't feel a need to battle with him. Let's get Terich out of the way. And the blinds are up. Ah, oh, man, raise. Come on, somebody, please. I don't want to walk him, but I have to with 3-2. I guess I could have shoved, but I think he's at a point where he's going to need to call, right? Oh, I'm going to fold 40,000. Jack Queen suited. We're all kind of respecting each other's raises, except I'm not respecting Skyboys, I guess. I could raise with an ace-7 if we were playing for the next... Oh, that's going to be a fold. Now I don't want Terrace to shove. I have a 4 deuce, which I can't call with. Could get a walk. Nice. Nice walks with 4-2. You gotta love that. Queen 10 I can shove all in. But not once the raise comes from Lux Madellan. Two eights fold. Is he gonna get it in? No. Well, he's all but given up, which is fine by me. I'm going to end up having to shove on him unless somebody raises in front of me. Oh, maybe he'll finally get it in and I'll have to call, which I'm obviously comfortable calling here. I was going to 3-bet, but I don't think I need to here. Again, this is a weird spot with this fella here. He shoves, I'm going to fold my top pair, especially with flushes, straights, all kinds of nasty stuff out there. You guys might say it's too tight. Don't be afraid of the monsters under the bed. Yeah, I know, Rob, I know. I'm only calling because I want Terrace to come along. And I don't want to chase off Blux. There we go. I am going to bet now. Get rid of him. I don't know if that's exactly the right way to play it, but we are guaranteed $45 now. Hopefully these two get it all in here. He's going to take this one down quite easily. As I've got nothing I can call with. No. Like I said, I don't ever do this, but we're going to try it once just to see how he deals with it. And we hit, so we'll bet. I'm not double barreling it. I gave him the pot. I'm playing like shit now. Okay. Time to buck up. Buckle down. Whatever you call it. Whoop. 9-5 is going to be a fold. 2-4 is a check. We're back into the shoving game. Does he want to call half his chips? He might, but I'm going to make him have to start to do the math of where would he go back to. Does he want to do it like this? We've been playing some nice small pots. There we go. Let them know I'm not afraid. See if we can get some action here. If not, we pick up a nice pot. And And obviously we're going to go for it. There's a little run good, folks. There's a little run good. Woo! The classic race, and it held up. Could have went either way, right? And let's see if we can't finish him off here. Probably not. Make it look like I got a deuce. Should have went half pot. It was silly just to hit the button. Got ahead of myself. Deuce 7's a fold. Big pot poker, folks. Big pot poker. Hopefully these two run into another race. There you go, Black Sabbath. Oh! Oh! And there you have it. That's how you win a package. Another, it says $85 because it's US, but that's 110 Canadian. So now I've got quite a night all of a sudden. I've got my 2 satellite seats for $22, 2 tickets. The 110. So now I've got 220 sitting waiting for me in Montreal. I call ace queen shove him. Hyper Viper's back. Great. Whoops. Here. Sorry, just replying to Hyper Viper. He's one of the guys I appreciate there picking at my play. I'm just talking about that ace queen hand where I called instead of shoving. Yeah, it was probably a silly play. Anyway, I'm going to keep the stream going with this satellite. We've got 5 seats guaranteed, 10 players left. And the, what? Oh, and registration ends after level 6. We're almost there. Yeah, watching the stream, I'm just seeing again a couple bad plays I made. Sorry for stopping the talking here. So 220. That's the Frenzy is a 250 buy-in, so that's cool. Or I could use it for like a half of a satellite to the World Poker Tour. Sadie, which is like 380 or $400. Or there's a couple other satellites tournaments, or maybe I'll use it towards playing the main event, which I am considering doing. What happened here? Does everybody call? Oh, I'm not calling that. Let's get this out of their way. Byron again. I'm playing this guy all night. Alright, now you guys see that I won finally. Whoop. Or, yeah, I won my seat. So this is a 3 big blind raise, no problem. And there's a no problem with the bet. We're going to probably triple barrel this. Unless he raises. So what would he raise with here? Flush draw, set, 2 pair, 8-6. And yeah, there's no oh. I can rebuy once, so let's get it all in. I don't know if that's a justifiable reason to get it all in, but 10 jack, and we hit the full house. Well, I was flush draw. Nice, just like that, we're at 30,000. Thanks, Plumber. He's ahead of his raising range. Plumber, I think we had 12 big blinds. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Satellites are tough. Like, I mean, everybody studies MTT play, and there's all this, you get into all these strategies how to play. If you do some reading, Assassinato has a really good article on how to play satellites, and he sums it up in like a couple of pages. And I swear by a lot of the stuff he says in there. And Bernard Lee has a chapter on it in Excelling at No Limit Hold'em. I read that often before I play satellites. It's different than a cash MTT. I don't care what anybody says. It's different. Yeah, it could have maybe called on the river. So yeah, I'm always going to play. I tend to do good in satellites, at least the lower buy-in ones. I know some of you guys were here when I bubbled that 109 satellite to play the 500. Let's take a look at that, by the way. Right now, 30 players tonight. Wow, 5 seats to the World Poker Tour main event. And the $530 buy-in, it started at 8, so it's been going for almost 3 hours. Still late registration left. 8 players remain. 5 seats plus 6 is now $1,750. And that's US, so that's like getting close to another seat. I wouldn't be surprised. It's at almost 10 big blinds to buy in, but I've seen these guys buying in crazy short, taking shots. Hopefully I'm playing in that next week, because they only run it once a week. I think that's a good move. They were doing it twice a week, and it was kind of getting overlays of 1 or 2 seats. Now they're guaranteeing 3 seats Sunday night, and this is the first time I've seen it go over the 3 seats, not over the 3 seats, but up to a 4th seat at least, and now it's got 5. It'd be nice to see it go to 6. I'm sure those guys would feel the same way too, especially with only 8 players left. You see, if somebody, I'm guaranteeing Matt, 1981, just bought in. He's at 30,000 even. What are the chances? So I wouldn't be surprised if another guy buys in. 2 sevens fold. And we're second stack in this satellite. Nice. 51 seconds left. I don't think we're going to get... Well, I mean, we could get more players. You get 15,000 starting chips. King 10. We're going to fold. Who's this? Mofolio. Oh, this guy must be right. Mofolio. Mofolio. Cool name. We got 100 hands with Loose Goose. 615 now with Byron. We've been playing a lot of satellites together. We might as well be best friends. So, as I said, hopefully we can get a third ticket. But I just have 3 shots at a 22 satellite to go to a 109. And then once we get that, we're going to obviously go for the 500 again. See if I can't break, if I get through that, see if I can't break my heart in this tournament next Sunday night. Oh, we got a busto with Queen Jack. Okay, so this is an all-in for 1,400. I'm going to call because it's less than that to call, or less than a big blind. Yeah, less than a big blind raise. Now we checks. We hit a pair. I'm just going to check it down with him. I bet 800, just in case now he does that. Man, okay. Let's see, poker tracker. To these hands. Oh, I don't know how to get that up here, Rob. I'm so lame. But we will find it, don't worry. Okay, a little break here. I'm just going to get up and stretch. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Now we got a minute to go. Prize pool set. 14 players left. 5 get a seat. This will not take long now. Some short stacks. We're 4 stack with 27,000. So it'd be nice to end it off with one more seat or ticket. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. What a hand. Everybody's going to fold to me. I can see it already. Mofolio. Want a tango Mofolio? And Carpati, maybe he wants to take another shot at me. Nope. Oh, well. And now that's the action we wanted to see. That's going to be a pretty hard hand not to call for Carpati. Another one bites the dust. And, oh, sorry. I was about to get all excited. A bunch of people bought in. But we did get another one, at least. Oh, yeah, one more into the playground event. So $2,250. $2,250 US times 1.3. That's like $2,900. That will be a nice prize because it's pretty much a seat anyway. I mean, it's damn close. I think one more buy-in will make a seat. Idwitch is at a spot where a couple of them are at a spot where they can probably just fold to it. A couple guys just gonna bust. Oh, what happened here? Antonio playing against Mofolio and Antonio. Esfandiari, it says. I'm quite certain it would be him. I saw him tweet something. I think he's coming to the playground again. Antonio Esfandiari, not Antonio SF23 from Argentina. And we sit second stack. I'm going to keep this over here. It's kind of visible. You guys still see? Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another all in. Would have been nice to see a 7 there, but we didn't. So there's a double up. Should call it my 3-9. Carpati's not having a great time. Well, I mean, he's doing okay. He's got a double stack anyway. That's interesting. Folio. Well, we just get it in. Sometimes it's a value, sometimes it's a bluff, and it was value, but not enough. Sucked in by. Oh, oh. Well, what is that? Well, you can have it. I thought he was going to straighten. He is going to hate my guts. So I've just torn him apart tonight. I really want to play this hand, but I don't want to give up 10,000 chips. I've got the chip lead by a landslide right now with 12 players left. Well, these guys are both really short. I'm just going to limp in and let them have a little extra value, apparently. Sorry, just watching you guys chat and watch where the stream is at. Three nine is an easy fold. Limpers, we're not going to get fancy here. So just recapping again, I got a couple small cashes, one on ACR, one on Party, two $22 tickets, 110 tournament dollars, and hopefully we'll make it three $22 tickets, and I'd say that's a pretty alright Sunday night grind for me anyway. Very profitable. 150, 60, $70 worth so far. Make it $200 night with this, almost close to. Okay, let's go Buffalo. King 6 suited. $11 players remain. Oh, that's an easy call. And oof. Ace-9 was an easy call. I don't know why I didn't just shove. I mean, the King-Queen suit is calling anyway. This is one of those hands that I like to call in the small blind, or sorry, in the big blind to a min raise, no matter what position. But seeing as him only having 5,000 back, there's not a lot to gain from this. Hopefully not. He shoves it. No. Well, shh. I'm still just going to drop it. Carpati, hanging on. I'm going to put Carpati all in with my ace-6 suited. I could play tight, but I don't know how tight. I got to put the pressure on, I think, at some point. Well, we'll see what these other fellas do. I think I've mentioned it on here before. This is the one thing I don't like about online is I wish that you couldn't see your cards till it came to you sometimes, because it really affects how you think about the hand. Or I guess that's one thing I like about live is you don't know your cards until you see them. And if you're smart, you don't look until it's your turn. That way it doesn't affect you. Start thinking about the hand, how you're going to play it. Just check on ace queen hand on chip EV is 2.23 big blind shove. What about as a well? Interesting. May have set myself up here for a raise call. And I'm assuming he doesn't have anything that he checked. Oh. Well, that worked out well. Running good. Running good. I guess I was ahead anyway, but running good. So running, just checked on ICMizer, ace queen hand on chip EV is plus 2.23 big blind shove. With the prize, what about the prize implications? We're going to raise. Carpati's on the other side of the table now. And I am going to call him if he goes all in, especially we're almost to 70,000, 72,000. We got a nice lead here. Nobody wants to mess with me. If they do, they've probably got it. Like this guy over here's got 3,000. This could go, well, 10, 15 minutes, I'm thinking most. Now you guys are saying that was a 2.23 big blind. See, that's obviously a fold, and he's taking full advantage of my stack. Jack 9. Hey, Angelo and Rob, since you're both on right now, Wednesday night, so Alex put out a calendar for us to all schedule our lessons. And I had to opt for a night that worked, and just Wednesday's a good night for me, so I had to pick 3 time slots. So I picked 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to get any of those. But if I do, I hope you guys don't mind that I might have to do some rescheduling. Rob, you and I should be able to pull off. If you're still good for like 5 or 6, we should be good. And Angelo, I will do afterwards regardless because I'll be all excited and have lots to tell you from my lesson. So I just want to give you guys that heads up. Show us hand again. You're talking about the ace-queen hand? Oh, you meant so that you could calculate it, I guess is what you're saying. Sorry, guys, I'm a little slow sometimes, especially I'm trying to kind of pay attention to this. I know I'm not really paying attention. We're second stack now by about 1,200 chips, which doesn't mean anything. There's 8 players left. This fella has 2,500 chips, so if it folds past him, we'll be down to 7 players. And 5 get a $22 ticket. How do you like that, Rob? Rob says he's from New Hampshire, but or New Hampshire, but if you hear Rob's accent, you say, "Ah, I'm from New Hampshire." I don't think he's from New Hampshire. Or is that the right accent for New Hampshire? Bud Rat's in trouble. Look at that. Would have had a nut flush. What was I thinking? Well, no, that's not. See, this not a nut flush. Could have called him poker. 8-5 is a fold, and this guy's got 603 chips back. I'm really hoping nobody plans on giving him a walk. Queen deuce loses. Hit a big monster flush there. Good for him. He's still alive. A couple of shorties here. These are the 2 we need to get rid of. And Donna. What about Canadians? Oh, Argentina. Oh, this is doesn't matter. It's, oh, King 6, Queen Jack. The 6 hits and holds. 2 pair. So we're down to 7. And then there were 7. It's going to fold. You know, we're in a spot that we're first place. 33 bit. Oh, there's an all in. Let's see a call. Anytime we see an all in, we want to see a call now. Poker's thinking about it. I don't think he's got it in him. He's second stack. There's no need to call. I wouldn't mind if he calls. Yes. Yes, Rob, I chose Alex over you. No, that's why I said 7 p.m. Queen 2 is a fold. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to my lesson Wednesday with Alex. It's the second one out of 5 that I've got a little program going with him. Or 6, I guess, 2 out of 6. And hopefully we can get set up for Montreal and hopefully get... Okay. You know what? And you guys are all going to think I'm crazy, but I'm just going to fold the pocket 4s under the gun. No need to be raising. I have somebody re-raise. Now watch, everybody's just going to fold to a walk for Antonio. But I'm really going to want to play in position right now. Play most of my hands in position. Even poker, I think he's... Oh, never mind. He's going to play. Come on, Antonio. You need to see a flop to win a pot. Nope. Okay. Hopefully we get a walk in our big blind. Again, I'm not too anxious to play hands right now. Whoa! Now, here, what do you think, guys? You're going to watch me fold ace-king suited? Yep. I don't want to drop. I've got an ace and a king. That's it. I don't need to give up half of my chips right now. Or just under half of my chips. You guys can roast me. Roast me, roast me, roast me. If he had raised, I would have re-raised her all in. If she would have raised, I would have re-raised all in. I just don't see a need to call her there. If I lose that, I go to 35,000, and I'm just with everybody else right now. I could fold for days. Well, minutes. The blinds are going up every 4 minutes. It's going to be one. It's 1 and 2, just about any second now. It's going to go to what, 12, 24, then 15, 3,000. I'm really watching the stream now on the side because I can't wait for the fork. Whoa! Great play by Parst V99. Terrence tried to just see a cheap flop, and he says no thank you. I hope Hyper Viper's still on because I want to see what he says about the ace-king suited. King Jack suited, I'm just going to fold it. If I'm folding King suited. Now again, this is more of a, if I raise there, it's just inviting somebody to 3-bet all in. Or maybe Antonio's trying to get that action. Well, we're going to see a cheap flop. Again, I wouldn't have made either. I wouldn't have folded that ace-king suited in a cash game, cash tournament. And I wouldn't have folded the King Jack suited right now in a cash tournament. But because it's a satellite, because 2 more people lose and we all get the same prize, I think that I've made the right plays there. Just think everybody else is on a nasty stack. 12 big blinds, 15 big blinds, 24, 14, 11, and 12. So everybody except for me and Mr. Poker 707 are pretty rough spots. And again, if I'm folding the ace-king suited, I'm obviously going to be folding ace-5 offsuit to a raise. Antonio limps, I'll raise to 7,200. No, smart raise, Antonio. I could shove on him, but again, do I want to end up giving up over half my chips? No. There's an easy fold with 8-4 offsuit. Let's see some action. Come on, loose goose. Ooh. So, no, I'm seeing myself full pocket fours, and then the next is the ace-king. Oh. Obviously, if I'm folding those other hands, the 6-10 is going to be a fold. Where are we at here for? Oh. Which one is this? Oh, that's even open. Finish 9th. Less than a minute, it goes to the, as I said, the 15 and 3,000. Okay, guys, lay me up there. Now again, there's no need to steal here. I'm in an awkward spot because any raise I make just invites a shove. These guys keep these min raises, they're gonna end up putting themselves in a spot too. Ace king again, and a raise. I'm just gonna fold it. I guess I have to if I'm playing the way I did the last hand. Now I'm at 18 big blinds with the chip lead, which shows you get 7 or 10, 9 big blinds, 18, 11, 14, and 11. And all in. Donna, come on, Donna. Nope. Another simple fold. It's going to go 2-4 in 3 minutes. Let's have a walk. Somebody right here is going to shove or raise me, obviously. Oh, we get a walk. See? Nice. 57 almost. Oh, 50. Yeah. Here comes a bet. There we go. That's the bet we want. Now get a call in there, loose goose. There's a nice little min raise. Terrence, you're up. There's the all in. Antonius Fondiari. I smell a call. Oh, fold. Queen 10 suited to a raise as a fold. And are we going to get this? Come on. Somebody's got to get it in here sooner or later. Come on, Donna. Ace 8 versus Ace 10. Holds. And Donna's in trouble. Donna's going to shove. Donna fold. Donna folded. That's nice. 1 minute till the blinds go up. Over here in that satellite, if anybody cares, they ended up getting 6 seats and $1,100 for 7th, and they're down to 8 players. And ooh, somebody's got, oh, what? 7-4. 7-4, nice move, Partsy. And look at this. This is where we want to be. Ah, everybody's going to call and put Donna back in it, right? I was just going to limp. He limped. Limp, blah. Why, poker? Well, I'm going to take that as a monster. Okay with my fold now. Oh, come on. Both of you get it in. Tournament over. And another seat. So see, I didn't have to play. So that's a good night. 3 $22 tickets. 2 cashes for about $10 or $11 each, which on $3 buy-in and a $5 buy-in, so not much. And $110 tournament dollars. So 110, 130, and 66. So we're close to $200 a day, or afternoon or evening. Not a bad little run. I will take it anytime. And let's see. Let's watch this one bubble. I don't know if you guys care to watch it, but I'm going to watch, see who bubbles this just for giggles. Shove very wide, or a 3-bet shove, yes. So what's going on? This guy's got 10,000 chips. He's hanging on for dear life to get a seat to the World Poker Tour main event. And I don't know what maybe he's got a hand he thinks he has to play here now. I'm sure they're all just wishing he would. Like, this guy's got 336,000. He's not playing a hand. 100,000 is probably not playing a hand. 140, 212. Maybe they're raising two to make him just keep. That would be interesting. 400 ante. So every time somebody raises to 10,000, he's got a call and all in. That's an interesting way to maybe look at it to avoid him from doubling up again. Well, I guess it's not. The next one doesn't get a seat. There's 8 players remaining. 7th will get $1,100. So this guy's still accumulating chips. He's taking advantage of the bubble. Nice. Because if it comes around again, Etiou is Gandio. Canada. Sweden. Oh, Canada. Brazil. Canada. Look at this guy. Buys in for 6 big blinds from Canada. Czech Republic. So there's what I'm talking about. They're still in the just at the buzzer. The guy buys in. So 2,100 for 7th place now. You know how upset I would be if I was in this tournament. If I was ETU, thinking, man, if somebody can bust, and then this guy walks in and bumps it again. This is where I wish I could just turn the delay off, but I can't. I remember you guys aren't done yet. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Oh my goodness, what's happened? 10 players all of a sudden? And Lord Moyne, who just bought in, I think, shoves. That's crazy. Just buy in at the last second. And all of a sudden there's 10 players again. Well, be interested to see. Yeah, I don't remember. Man, this would be an interesting spots. It's a tough satellite, so I guess that's kind of why I'm watching it. Let's just see the crap these guys get themselves into here. This guy walks in, jumps in, basically the final table. There's 2 tables going now. I doubt they play hand for hand because it's not on the bubble now. Oh man. Oh man, what? So this guy sits down and gets aces. This 8,000 chip fella is still, so he's going to go out right here and get back down to the final table. He's got to be just hot. So, I mean, he has to call. If he doesn't call, he's I guess he doesn't have to, but why wouldn't you? Oh, I thought my stream froze there. 5-10. He misses. Goodbye. Back to a final table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gotta get rid of 2 guys to get to the money. Oh, Mr. Aces is all in again. They are definitely at the final table now. Well, now we get a bunch of people on now that I'm not playing. That's too bad. No, I'm not in this satellite. Well, we got some guys chirping each other in the chat. I think somebody thinks there's some collusion. Gilbert's mad. Where's Gilbert? Gilbert down here. He's on 20,000 chips. Gilbert is probably going to bust. I say that because he's got 4 big blinds. Be really interesting if I knew some of these guys. Anyway, check my shoe has got to be all in or fold with his just under 8 big blind stack. Fold, infinity, in infinity. I mean, with these shorter stacks, I think this is where we were talking about earlier too. Need to have yeah. These two are in serious trouble. Again, the reason I'm watching this is so that if I do play the tournament, I can see all the ins and outs. Like I say, if I hadn't watched the 109 one that I bubbled, I wouldn't have known that people are actually buying in for 10 big blinds at the last level, the last second. wait for this to finish up. Then I'm gonna go pack my lunch. I made some chili while this is all going on. Oh, here it goes. This sad is a total mess anyway. Proper to collusion. I agree. And you took the exact same time for the rebuy as Lord Moyne did. And play exactly the same way and play exact same buy-in. Yeah. Maybe he's got a point. I think they're saying because the two guys bought in right at the very last second. So I'm wondering, the two guys buy in and both just go all in and try and double one of them up. I don't know. It's a lot of money to just throw around, I think. Yeah, he's down to 13,000 and he is upset. 30,000 in the small blind. I'm expecting somebody's going to raise here. They don't want to let these two guys get chips back. At least I wouldn't want to. But I also wouldn't maybe want to be the guy. Oh, they're both from Sweden. That's why he's upset. He thinks that he sat down beside him, shoved all in, he called to double him up. Well, Gilbert, you gonna get back in this or get out? Yeah, that's one of these spots I don't know how the guy can fold. I gotta think he's just gonna shove it. Ooh, it's getting nasty, the chat. I mean, I'd be upset too if all of a sudden you're on the bubble of $1,100 to the next player, and then all of a sudden, bam, there's more players in the tournament. I'm going to raise in a 3-bet and fold in a fold. I wonder if Gilbert can pull this off and get himself a seat to the World Poker Tour for 10,000. 2 big blinds left. Less than 2 big blinds now. I guess he's just going to fold out. Maybe hope that somebody that coolers each other. Now we have an all-in, hell raiser. What do you say? Queen 8. Oh. Check my shoes. May have just got himself a seat. So here is what I'm going to do. I will contact the responsible person in charge of this. Her name is Rachel Wood from Party.bwin. And then what? And party will look over this. Huh. They need to change the structure. Like maybe don't have buy-ins with 10 big blinds. And take appropriate action. I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, so I think I figured out what the guy's problem is. The guy had raised, and the guy 3-bet all in, and he tanked and tanked, and he finally called with King Queen offsuit. And this guy Gilbert was upset that he called because this guy had aces, and he thinks, how could a guy possibly have called that? So he assumes they know each other because they're both from Sweden, and he's going to call it party poker, he says, and take care of him. Well, he's all in for his 1.25 or 1.5 big blinds. I'm assuming somebody's going to call. Obviously, the guy that knocked out that he's upset about the most is going to call. Matt, you probably need to call here. And then they're going to check it down. Is that collusion too? Anyway. Ooh, he's right back in it. Okay, well, I'm going to shut the stream down because I got things to do. I'm going to leave this on so I can see what these guys do. Again, thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for all your input on the hands, on the bad folds, the good calls, the good bad calls. See you guys most likely Wednesday night for a study stream. Thanks again.